You know, I always say that God shows me things at opportune times. So, for whatever reason, God has to show me these things, and I'm over here wiping my tears. Now, I just seen Day 26. Now, that used to be my group on Making the Band, okay, with when Diddy was making the band. Now, it didn't dawn on me until now in adulthood. I'm looking at the band, and I'm looking at these people were kids. When I could tell you all the trauma, when I look at those old clips, they don't even play reruns of that show because those were kids and they were openly trying to express what was going on around them while they were making the band. It was heartbreaking to see Q. I mean, these are kids that I grew up watching, trying to make the band, live their dream, their passion, and they were taken advantage of right under our noses, and we didn't see it, y'all. We didn't see that. Those kids was crying out on that show and everything. I'm talking about, it was a lot going on that show. And they were kids because they were just starting out in life, really. They may have been over 18, but it was the maturity level, they just wasn't there, okay? But anyway, as I sat back and I watched that, and I was like, you know what? I watched the interviews and everything because I used to love Day 26 because I love singers. And, I used to love, I thought I was going to be on American Idol or something, okay? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I remember being that kid that wanted that dream to be on stage, And I didn't even know why I wanted to be on stage. It quickly went away. That's why I knew that wasn't my passion, because I'm not supposed to be on nobody's stage if I'm not still holding on to that dream, It was just a thing that I could do that I knew was good. And hey, I want to do it, But to see Day 26, I mean, every voice in that group is so unique. Every voice in that group is unique. Just to see them not get further than what they were supposed to, just because somebody wants you to sign over your royalties, somebody wants you to just, mind F you in any type of way. It was right in front of our faces. That man, and I'm sitting up there, even when they went to go get the cheesecake out, if y'all know what's going on. This is my show. I used to love Making the Band. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. Because even when they was going to do the cheesecake, go to walk to get the cheesecake or whatever, that man said it was for Beyonce. Allegedly. So you mean to tell me Beyonce was in your house at 4 a.m. in the morning? These people not lying on this person. These people are not lying on him. They not lying on Diddy. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It's just painful. It hurting me. I was crying, y'all. Because I'm like, I did not know these kids was going through this. He had the Diddler house on camera and we didn't know it. And they were trying to say what they were saying or say what's happening now, what's being put out now. But they were saying it was coded. I was like, Lord, these kids was talking and didn't nobody say nothing, Pay attention to the children, y'all. That's one thing I could say I did not play with. If my child coughed wrong, you say what? Who coughed on you? You know what I mean? And it's like, they couldn't have never told me somebody to essay. I would be in jail. So I feel for them because they were young children, they just getting out of high school, just starting life. Those are still children. They went through a whole lot a whole lot of stuff they didn't have to go through just to make it, just to make the band. And the band didn't even go far because he snatched the rug from up under them because they didn't want to be S.A.'d anymore. Really, it's great when you are forcing these kids to do this. It just puts my mind in a whole new perspective. And nothing that I didn't know, though. It's nothing that I didn't know. You just got to watch yourself at all times. You got to watch your people around you that you love at all times. That's why I never take my eyes off my kids, y'all. Even when they were younger, I don't take them off of them spiritually now. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't take my eye off my children spiritually. I get in that spiritual realm, tearing shit up for them on a daily basis. I ain't even gonna lie. Even if it ain't happening, if the weapon form spirit, tear it up. And that's how I feel. But that was so crazy to me. I used to love making the band. I used to love each and every one of those men that was in it. And it wasn't no, I'm in love. I love the personality. I love the skill set. I love the mind frame and how they worked at that time, you know. And it was like, y'all was going through all of that. They was going through all of that. Everybody knew and didn't say anything. So that puts you into another perspective. Like, you mean to tell me all of you stars were there and nobody said a thing? Ain't nobody that scared of Diddy. And if you were that scared of status and all of that shit, I never talked about the diddler because I just don't really give a damn about him. You know what I'm saying? I always thought it was too damn flamboyant anyway. Like, why are you doing all this flashy shit? I don't like men like that. So anyway, because what you need to be seen for, you a man. All that frolipping and all of that, what you need to be seen for, you know what I'm saying? And even if you're a woman, you could be seen, but sit down and look pretty. All that up, boop, bopping and bopping, no, it's not becoming, okay? But anyway, that just really hurt my heart to see them band members like that. And then to see them grow into men and they were distraught and distressed out and depressed, still crying because they were raped, manipulated, blackmailed into doing something that was their career. This man here, Diddy made plenty of money off of those people. They supposed to be eating. You know? I'm still glad he ain't doing like 112 or somebody like that, but it's just, wow. On making the band, that shit was right in our face and we didn't know it. This man had balls enough to record it. That's why we don't see any reruns. They know they can't play that shit now the way people are woke. You could have played it, 20-something years and people wasn't woke. And the Matrix was taking over. You can't play that shit now. You have everybody on his ass like white on rice talking about some, yes, he did it. And they done be to dissect the whole case off of that show. Because I did. I'm like, oh, wow, whoa, it's coded. Listen to what's going on right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here like, what? I could pick that up when I was a little girl. You know? That was crazy. I had forgot all about making the band. But when I was just scrolling on good old TikTok, I love y'all, I said, oh my God, Day 26. I used to love them. Baby, I'm finna go pop their music in and everything. Them boys went through it. At the time they were boys, but now they're men. They went through it. And this shit ain't funny. I don't see nothing funny about somebody essaying another man. I don't. And then forcibly doing it too. You couldn't even just coerce them. Come on in, you know. No, you gonna force them to do it, blackmail them to do it. You disgusting. You are a disgusting individual. If I ain't never seen a disgusting person, you trash.